Well, the first meeting of the Farm Bill Conference Committee is currently underway, with all 56 members of the body, including Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, in attendance. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock joins us now live with the details. Thanks for joining us, Sarah.
Well, thank you so much, Christina. We are just finishing up that meeting today. It started this morning at 9:30, almost 4 hours long. We heard opening statements from all 9 senators and 47 members of Congress. We actually just saw Senate Leader Pat Roberts and Debbie Stabenow walk past us just seconds ago. But we are seeing folks sit down for this first meeting of the 2018 Farm Bill Conference Committee here, hoping to get that bill done. There's only 10 legislative days left this month before that bill comes to an end on September 30th. So they are 100% on the clock getting ready to go into this period of intense negotiations for folks in both the House and the Senate on those ag committees. Now, of course, most of this morning's meeting was taken up by opening statements. We did hear, as you said, from Mitch McConnell. He stopped by, that Senate Majority Leader stopped by to address some of the key issues. And the number one thing he talked about today was bipartisanship and his effort to keep this a very bipartisan piece of legislation and absolutely get it passed on time. That's his key priority. Now, of course, we did also hear him talk about his pet project, getting industrial hemp production increased. There was, of course, that pilot that he got into the 2014 version of this bill to get that started in Kentucky. His producers were that was a very popular measure in his state, so he's very focused on getting that into the 2018 bill. Now, of course, we did also hear Congress folks from all across the country discuss what their producers need in this bill. A lot of discussion of conservation measures that are different between House and Senate, the need for producers to be able to choose between ARC and PLC, and then, of course, some very subtle discussion of those SNAP, that supplemental nutrition work requirement. Of course, that was a big issue for the House, nearly derailed this measure in that chamber, but we did see some reporting early this morning that House Ag Committee Chairman Mike Conaway potentially sent Pat Roberts some significant compromises on that front. He's focused on getting this bill done and seems to be willing to part with many of the key things that he got into that bill in the House. Now, of course, we are watching closely. We heard from Senator Chuck Grassley yesterday that we may be getting this bill done the first couple weeks in October, could be enough. But of course, soon after that, lawmakers all across Washington will be headed home to their districts for the election. So these folks are on the clock. We'll see if they can get it done by the time this farm bill expires. Christina?
Thank you, Sarah. We appreciate having you there on the floor to give us all the details. As Chinese producers battle swine fever, U.S. soy growers brace for trade wars, the impact on their bottom line. Reuters